Good morning, viewers, and welcome to Spice Morning. As always, I am your host, Tahira Carter, and it is Thursday, April 24th here in the Spice. It's a rainy morning. I know that it was raining a bit throughout the night, and it was raining this morning, so if you are just getting out of bed, just getting ready for work, be sure to grab an umbrella today to take with you. I'm not sure if it's going to be raining throughout the day, but I know for a fact that it was raining in the countryside last night, and it was raining down in town as well, so we most probably have some cloud cover, so we're going to be getting some showers throughout the day. So be prepared and grab your umbrella this morning. To those of you that tune in to us locally, we say a very special good morning to you. We appreciate you tuning into the show every day, keeping up to date with what's going on here in the Spice. Now, this program does air again 2 other times in the day. It airs again at 2 p.m. and then again just after our evening news at about 6:45. So if you don't catch the whole program, which I know is the case for many of you, getting ready for work, you leave the house before we get to our interview segments. You can go ahead and catch that segment of the show later on at any of the 2 times that I just told you that it airs. Or also there's another option. When you get to work, you can tune into us via our live link, which can be found at our website, news.gov.gd, and you just click on the live TV tab right there, and the show should start live streaming quite easily. I don't know if it works on all phones, but I know that it works on some phones because it works on my phone just fine. So you can go ahead and do that. And of course, for all those of you that use that live link every day, those of you out there in the diaspora that tune into us daily, we appreciate you as well. We say a very special Spice morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of the day it is for you. We appreciate you tuning into us. Now, this morning, we're going to be sharing some tips with you, as we always do. And this morning, it's about 7 kind things that you can do for yourself today. Now, a lot of times we focus so much on kind things that we can do for others, and we tend to be very hard on ourselves. But it's also important to be kind to yourself. And these tips will give you some reasons why you need to also think about yourself and treat yourself from time to time. Okay, the first tip is to slow down. We live in such a rush world, wouldn't you agree? It's a hurry here and a hurry there for one thing or another. And this amounts to an unbelievable amount of stress on our shoulders, and it leaves us feeling exhausted, which I know a lot of you who have busy schedules can relate to. One of the kindest things you can do for yourself is to slow down. Don't pressure yourself to get absolutely everything done in one day. It will be there tomorrow, okay? And I know that you have deadlines, but one of the things we also talk about on the show is planning, okay? So if you plan your time in advance, what you find is that you can have more time to go ahead and finish things so that you don't find yourself rushing on the last minute. Procrastination is one of the main reasons that we find ourselves in situations where we're rushing so much, and it ends up stressing us out even more. So slow down and plan. Planning has a lot to do with being able to slow down and take advantage of the time that you have to do the tasks at hand. So we're going to move on. Number 2, enjoy the moment. A wonderfully kind thing to do for yourself is to enjoy the moment that you are in right now. A lot of us have problems doing that. Even if we are able to disconnect, to leave work and maybe go to the beach on a lunchtime to try to give ourselves some free time to try to clear our heads, what we find is that we're not able to enjoy the moment. Why? Because we don't completely disconnect. We still have our phones with us. We're still worrying about things to do with work and so on. So it's very important to enjoy the moments, especially on weekends when you have with your families. Don't be stressing about projects that you have coming up the next week. Take some time off for yourself. Enjoy the moments that you have with your friends and family members, okay? It's very important. Number 3, get some fresh air. Now, this one is understated, but it's also very, very important because fresh air is very good for us, our body and our soul. So it's a good idea to make sure that you get some each and every day. Take a walk on your lunch hour or whenever time allows you to do so, okay? Don't sit in your office in the air conditioning all day. It's not very good for your health. The one simple thing that can give you a whole new perspective on life is just taking a walk, okay? Just go outside, take a walk. We tend to be able to see things a little differently after some quiet moments, such as those that occur when we make it to a point to get some fresh air. I'm still a little under the weather. I apologize. Number 4, cut yourself some slack. Most of us are unnecessarily hard on ourselves, okay? I know that I am. We all need to realize that if we are doing our best, that it's good enough. Realizing that we have limitations is a healthy step, and it reduces unnecessary risk, okay? Don't beat yourself up if there's a number of things that you have to get done and you find that you cannot get it done, there's a more mature way to deal with this. What you do is you go to your supervisor or whoever it is that you're doing the tasks for, and you let them know, show them your schedule, show them the number of things that you have to do and the times, and let them know that it's simply not going to be able to work out, and you can reschedule another appointment or another way that you can get the tasks done in a more sane manner. Okay, cut yourself some slack. Number 5, take a break. Instead of going full tilt all of the time, take some breaks now and then. I know life is busy and full of obligations and commitments, but it helps if you can take a break. It really does. It can actually make you more productive in the long run. So do something that you enjoy and you'll feel re-energized. Also, try not to leave your friends out. It's a good choice for your mental health that when you take a break, you take the time to also incorporate your friends and family members, because they are an integral part of who you are and your healthy social life. So don't focus too much on work and focus too much on even family and all the things that you have to do and you're too busy to socialize. Take a break for you. Okay, it's very important. Number 6, have a treat. Having a treat is a great way to be kind to yourself. It can be a food treat, but there are many other options as well. So maybe you're lusting over a new pair of jeans, or there might be a new book out that you'd love to read. It's healthy and kind to treat yourself now and then, okay? You're the one that's working hard. You're the one that's making all the sacrifices. It is quite okay for you to treat yourself every now and again, okay? You deserve it. And that's something that a lot of us need to hear, because we feel like it's something we're splurging on ourselves and we shouldn't do that. I don't know why there's this negative thoughts associated with treating yourself, but it's quite fine to go ahead and treat yourself. You're the hard worker. Go ahead and treat yourself every now and again. Of course, everything in moderation. It's not something that you want to be doing too much, because then you find that you are neglecting other responsibilities. So our final tip today on how to be kind to yourself is to indulge in a hobby. Hobbies are very important and they're very good for us. They give us something they give us something to do that we truly enjoy. Everyone needs a hobby. If you don't have a hobby, spend some time thinking about what you might enjoy. Try some different hobbies until you find something that you really enjoy, okay? And there's lots of hobbies. It doesn't have to be physical activity. As you see on your screen there, you have a father and son there fishing. Your hobbies can be something calming, especially if you lead hectic lives, especially if you have a busy job or so. It's good to have a hobby that is relaxing for you. So maybe it's watching your favorite series on evenings. Maybe it's reading a book. Maybe it's going fishing, okay? But for some people as well, exercise helps them to relax, helps them to calm down. So you can go ahead and any hobby that you think would work for you to take your mind off of work, take your mind off of the stressful things that's going on in your life. That's a good way so that you can get to free yourself up a bit. Be kind to yourself for your mental health and also your physical health. I hope that you found these tips useful. I know that I found some of them useful as well. I sometimes forget to stop and breathe and enjoy the moment as well as you're running from thing to thing. I know that it happens to most of us. So be sure to keep that in mind. Be kind to ourselves. So we're going to take a quick break right now, and we'll be back to start our program off, as always, with our Bible quote. Welcome back, viewers. We're going to go now to our Bible quote of the morning. And as always, it is brought to us by one of the students from the Alpha Junior School. We're going to go now to that student.
I am Sarah Mish, a grade 3 student of Alpha Junior School. The scripture reading is 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 12. Let no one despise you for your youth, but set the believers an example in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, in purity. To heaven, shout aloud.
Thank you so much to that student there from the Alpha Junior School, giving us our quotes, our Bible quotes for the day every morning. Now we're going to move on to our Did You Know and our word for the day, and it's coming to us from two students from the Warburn Methodist School.
Hello everyone. We, the students of the Warburn Methodist School, would like to share with you virtues that can assist with character development. The virtue for today is responsibility. Being responsible means that others can depend on you. You are willing to be accountable for your actions. When things go wrong and you make a mistake, you make amends instead of excuses. You keep your agreements. You give your best at any job. Responsibility is the ability to respond ably. It is a sign of growing up. 1. I give my best to all that I do and keep my agreements. 2. I learn from my mistakes. 3. I am willing to make amends. I am Jalen Jones, and remember, the virtue for today is responsibility. Everyone, we the students of the Warburn Methodist School are proud to share with you some educational facts. I am Tara Macmillan. 1. Did you know that armadillos have 4 babies at a time and are all the same sex? 2. Did you know that a cow gives nearly 200,000 glasses of milk in her lifetime? 3. Did you know that a baby bat is called a pup? Join us daily for the word for today, or Did You Know? I am Tyra Macmillan. It's so good to know.
Thank you so much to those two students there from the Warburn Methodist School, teaching us our virtues and things that we may not have known daily. Now, today, that young lady from the Warburn Methodist School taught us about responsibility. And that's very good to teach to our youngsters, but also adults as well. Like she said, when something goes wrong, be sure to make amendments and not excuses. That's something that a lot of us as adults still have problems with. So it's good that our youngsters are reminding us of these virtues and that they are learning it from a young age. We're going to go now to our healthy lifestyle tip for the day. And as always, it's brought to us from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council. Don't let the doctor decide the prescription for your health. It's too costly.